Is it a classic? Did it transcend hip hop like College Dropout by Kanye West? Did it have record breaking singles like Get What You Got Trying from 50 Cent? Or did it have a cultural impact of Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar? We also can talk about other albums like All Eyes on Me by Tupac, Life After Death by Biggie Smalls, or even Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z. But hip hop is over 50 years old now. With all these new rappers coming out that we listen to, they really have classics. My name is the Lovely Bones.
My name is Jay Focuz, and this
Is It a Classic?
Now, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that red bell if you want to help us get to 1,000 subscribers, man. We need y'all to help make that happen. So make sure you make that happen. Now, we're about to get into the video that you've all been waiting for. Check it out.
In 2013, J. Cole released his sophomore album, Born Sinner. Now, Born Sinner was number 2 on the charts, selling 297,000 copies, going platinum, only second to none other than Kanye West's Jesus.
Now, real quick to brief you guys on some of the other albums that dropped in 2013. You would think albums like Yeezus, Magna Carta, The Gifted by Wale, Acid Rap, Nothing Was the Same, Boats 2, In the Cut by Kid Cudi, Hall of Fame by Big Sean. And now we can go straight into the shits if you want to, and get into impact and sales.
Yeah, let's do that. Impact and sales.
I think both of those coincide. So what we'll do is, with those albums being said,
I think
go ahead.
It did sell more than his previous album. 297. I think the first one, The Sideline Story, sold like 250 or something like that. So
Okay.
it definitely exceeded that. And even if you compare it to Yeezus didn't sell that much more than this. So I think that says something.
But so I mean, even with that comparison that you just made, would you say that also remember the simple fact that Yeezus and The Gifted, I think, also dropped either around that time or
same day. Oh no, Magna Carta was like a week before.
Okay.
And then the same day as this album, it was Yeezus and The Gifted, and I think if I remember, it was somebody else too, like Mac Miller or somebody. That came out. It was like a good lineup that year. I remember that. So
okay, yeah. So with that being said, he really held his own, selling 297K, and really going and killing it, like with his competition being who it was.
I think he held his own. However, the impact, because he wanted to be on the anti-radio, I think this is really what it started that. I actually had a chance to go to the tour that I had for this.
Okay.
When they came to the Masonic Temple and everything. It was a good tour and everything, and they gave me a different perspective, even on Wale. However, I don't think this album in particular, it was like that impactful. Yeah, it wasn't. He was still learning. You know what I'm saying? You could say he was still learning how to make these tracks and be that person that he wanted to be and that everybody else knew he could be, especially coming off lukewarm reviews.
Because he kind of just had like an identity crisis, you know what I'm saying? Like throughout the entire first album. Not to say it was a bad project, it was just kind of like him trying to find himself at a certain extent. I kind of liked a lot of some songs on it. I really digged in hindsight.
I like the song with Trey Songz and the song with Missy Elliott. I'm really not rocking with anything else. And I made that back, but we're talking about this album though.
Okay, understood. But with that being said, talking about something prior, I can bring in the fact that it was right after, I think it was almost like the month after or the week after he released Truly Yours too.
Something like that. I think we released both of those like a week apart, something like that.
Right.
But okay, I think that was just letting us know, like, all right, y'all, I see what I got to do. I see what y'all want from me. I think that when he gave us that, you know what I'm saying? And those are just the throwaways. Like, all right.
Yeah. No, it was exactly the extended part of the album that he didn't want to be the deluxe.
you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, he had like 2 Chains on there
Right.
and stuff like that. But
That really didn't fit the narrative for the album that he was trying to paint, but he wanted to hype it up. So I dig it. So we can go to the singles, which include Power Trip, Crooked Smile, She Knows. She Knows is kind of a toss-up. I kind of guess I heard it on the radio, but
yeah, you do, but that didn't really have no impact on anything.
Right.
You know.
Right. Crooked Smile was a big moment though for him. It was kind of
TLC. Definitely was a big moment. I think he figured out what type of it's his single type of thing,
right?
You know, going on, especially with the anti-radio.
Because we definitely wanted from him, like, he let Nas down on this album. You know what I'm saying? He said that, so he felt previously he couldn't bring that heat when it came to the singles, and he came with this single, and it wasn't outside of what he was supposed to be bringing to the game, or what people thought he was supposed to be bringing.
Yeah, but even out of all this stuff that came out this year, it ain't really hit on nothing. Like, we not playing those devs, especially if we talking about a classic. We ain't really playing these songs, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, well, I guess for sales, I guess we have to give it to him for the fact that he definitely hits the numbers, but with the impact, it seemed like it was a bit lackluster.
Yeah.
So we had 1 star.
We had 1 star. I'm gonna go with 1 star because he definitely held his own, like you said, with the sales.
Right.
The impact, I don't think at that moment, and even still today, this album had that big of an impact on hip hop and what we was trying to do.
Okay, and so it was some albums that came out. We had pitted a bunch of different rappers against each other, but with hindsight, being able to look at who dropped in 2013 alongside of him, not just the people who competed with him that day, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Born Sinner or Acid Rap?
Born Sinner and Acid Rap? I don't know, man. That's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. I don't know.
I don't think it's a different conversation. I can have it right now. Acid Rap is a better project overall to me when it comes to just the amount of songs that I can bang that I really mess with. And that's why we're going to go into this next category, which is B-sides and skippables. Now, what songs do you think are skips for you from this project? If we can get a feature list up.
I don't remember the skippables, obviously, because they skippables, but
of course, I know for a fact that I'm probably not stopping on She Knows. That's just me. One of the songs that I can just give you really offhand.
I know the cool song with James Fontoura. I ain't really rocking with that.
I can pass. That's Born Sinner. Yeah. I can definitely skip Born Sinner. And can you start? Can you start from the top? Can we get a
Voluminati?
I love that song.
I love the choir. I love how it started. But I feel like he didn't execute his verses like it just didn't. Ain't that the like, God flow? That's brand new Pablo.
No, no, I don't. To me, if that's what you think it is, because that was
ain't that song though?
I don't remember him saying that on there, but that's that one.
Yeah, Illuminati. Yeah, I ain't really rocking with that.
No cameras. Okay, but okay. So that was his intro though.
I ain't really like none of the skips. They can skip all
the skips. The skips. Or excuse me, the skits.
Yeah.
Not the skips, but we can skip the skits. Power Trip, Slammer, Land of Snakes, Slammer to me.
I don't really like.
I like Land of Snakes.
Power Trip. I'm gonna keep Power Trip there only because it's the single.
Man, it was
and they
so
got
good.
nominated for Grammys, and I'm definitely giving that because I'm.
Whoa! Which Grammy did it get nominated for?
Best Rap Song. for that year.
What's rap song again?
Rap song is when it's an R&B singer. Well, now it's different, but even back then it still had the old rules. So if it's an R&B singer with a rapper on it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Okay. And so, what else we got here?
Like I said, the interludes I'm skipping. More Money. Trouble I'm skipping. Runaway, I'm rocking with Runaway. I'm definitely rocking with Runaway.
Runaway is a toss-up for me. It's a toss-up for me. I have to really be somewhere personally.
It gave me that Friday Night Lights vibe. So.
It did. Of course, like we said, She Knows
She
the
Knows
skip.
a single.
Rich niggas, you know, it's another toss-up for me. With 2 toss-ups, that's gonna equal 1 skip for me.
With Rich Niggas, I'm definitely rocking with, because I think he started, that's, like I said on the album, he started trying to like figure out what he had to do. He was just figuring it out. And here he dug deep in himself. You know what I'm saying? Told us how he was a mixed kid and how just growing up being a man, looking at his...
And didn't overdo the mixed kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people overdo the mixed kid.
Yeah, we're not going to speak on those.
But no, yeah, and so I get that.
Half cracking that nigga too. All that shit about the step pops. How he was a dog, now look at you. I ain't bad at that nigga. Plus, now I'm a grown man now. I ain't mad at that nigga.
Yeah, no, he got into it. He got into it. I can rock
story,
with
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm definitely rocking with that. Where's Jermaine? I could skip. Forbidden Fruit, I think everybody was waiting on the Kendrick.
Yeah, we was waiting on the verse, and we didn't get the verse, so it was a letdown. And I think Chaining Day was not... It was a vibe for the beat. Like, I remember I used to ride home from work. I was working at a plant in Brownstown. And I used to ride home in the stinking Lincoln, dog. And I used to be blowing blunts, listening to that beat, and I freestyle to it. So I used to like that beat, but that was kind of it.
I'm rocking with Forbidden Fruit. Training Day, I'm definitely skipping that. I just ain't like, yeah, I just ain't rocking with the Training Day thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny to me. It just wasn't funny.
Nah, yeah, I got where he was trying to go.
Yeah, but
like I said, I liked it more for the beat than for the lyrics.
Another skip, ain't that some shit?
I can skip Ain't That Some Shit.
Yeah, Crooked Smile.
Crooked Smile was a banger, of course.
The end is my favorite part. That's the epitome.
No, they lay it down. They lay it down at the end for sure. What else we got?
Let Nas Down.
Let Nas Down is a skippable track. Yeah, I heard it the first time. We get it, and I'm not gonna listen to it no more.
Yeah. I don't care that you let Nas down, man. Nas let us down sometimes. Right. So we all forgive you, Cole. You know,
we forgive you, Cole. And with that being said, dog, that's about like what 7 or 8 skips, man, on the original version, not the deluxe. Yeah, if we bring the deluxe into it, I think I might have to even give them like 3 or 4 more. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And I feel like with this album, it was too all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like
it kind of was.
It was like he had a lot of bravado, and he had a lot of bravado and arrogance about his rap skill, which we was like, you can't rap.
We kind of we wanted to see more of that, but
and then he started going to a storytelling. It's like come on, man, you gotta you gotta
dig deeper.
Dig deeper, and you gotta package it better. You know what I'm saying? It was all over the place. You tell a story here, then you spitting here, then you talk about your best rapper here, then you let Nas down here, then you tell another story. Then you know what I'm saying?
Right. So with that being said, man, B-sides and skippables is definitely gonna be no star from me.
No star from me too.
So we still at 1
star. Hold on, nah, man. I'm giving them the half star because
half star.
Yeah, cause is she gonna pop on here?
Is she gonna pop was deluxe, man? Now, if we bring deluxe into it, you gotta get 3 more points because all of those, the street single, I can't remember what it was called, New York or
Miss
something.
America, New York
Miss
Times.
America, yeah.
She gonna pop,
New York Times wasn't really a slapper like that.
Oh no, man!
Come on, man.
If
niggas know what's cool. You know what? If she gonna pop, niggas know Sparks Will Fly are bangers.
You know what I mean?
I'll give them those. But the 50 Cent song and Miss America gotta go.
Definitely.
So those are count against them. With that being said, dog, that's 10 songs.
That's 13 out of 21 from me.
Come on, bro. That wouldn't be a great look to add those.
But I'm still giving him a half star just because rich
Alright,
niggas
man.
and is she gonna pop?
Fine, bro. I'll go with your half star, but I won't accept it personally. So now with that being said, we have 1.5 stars, and we moving on to lyrics and staying power. Now, to me, when it comes down to staying power, they rely a lot heavily on the lyrics in order to keep it afloat, and that's what make the songs. And so with that being said, it has staying power to a potential because of songs like Power Trip. They are sort of like the teenage boy forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, once he's got like a crush that he's just crushing so hard, and it's kind of like riding on the verge of the current wave, like of today, of kind of like the sad boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of that wave, and so I think it still translates even on today's radio waves.
I think with the lyrics, he definitely showed that he was a premier lyricist and everything. Even with him doing the beats, and the lyrics, you know, he let us know, like I said, he was a premier lyricist.
Right.
But with his staying power, I don't even think with the albums that came out this year that we talk about Yeezus more than we talk about this album.
Right.
We're talking about acid rap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think the staying power. I don't even think, to me personally, Power Trip had staying power like that. I think you can name a lot more songs from J. Cole that you're gonna hear before you hear it.
This is very true though. I mean, and then I feel like Crooked Smile may have been a bit too ahead of his time, maybe. Like, I think it'll be appreciated maybe much later.
I think the album in general was ahead of his time, but I don't think it was the music itself.
Come on, dog. How can you say it was ahead of his time when you just said that it was all over the place? Like, I don't think an all over the place album is ahead of his time.
I'm talking about as far as the anti-radio. That part of it was ahead of its time.
Okay.
Because now we listening to music, it's like you don't need a radio single.
But technically, like, it's a part of his brand. And if you say anti-radio single, you gotta be a fool to think Crooked Smile is not a radio single.
I don't think it's the attempt.
And I don't mean no disrespect, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a radio single at all. I think it was, all right, this is the radio single, but this is not for the J. Cole fans. I don't know, man.
They asked him, dog, where is it? Because we know you're on this strike, and we not going to force a bunch of singles out of you.
Guess what? I got a Crooked Smile.
There it is. What's up? There it is. And it was an appropriate single for him. So I'll give him that much. It was appropriate.
So I think, so what, you want to give him 1 or 1.5?
We can give him 1.5, bro. But even with that being said, you need 5 of the stars to be a classic album. So
he only has 3.
3 stars, man. We as we all know, eventually he goes to make 2014 Forest Hill Drive after this. He learns kind of what he needed to learn. And even with no features and everything else, he created an amazing body of work.
Is that a classic?
And we both know.
Do we know?
Yes.
All right.
And if you don't think so, you can like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, man, so you can keep the conversation going on your favorite albums that you might not think is a classic, but somebody else does. So, one more time, this is It a Classic? My name is Jay Focuz.
I am the lovely Bones.
And this is It a Classic?